My father is a quiet man. He's a patient man, an honest man, and a gentle man. A man whose smile is common, but laugh is rare. A Vietnam vet, a sought-after engineer, and a machinist. But the one thing that few people know about him is that he's a cancer survivor too. My parents never told me he was sick. Although he went to work regularly, I knew there was something wrong. Whispered conversations in the kitchen, doctor appointments on the family calendar, and time off planned for a surgery. Sometimes my mom would start crying in the middle of dinner and had no explanation for it. My dad would come home from work with watery eyes, and as soon as I met his gaze, he would turn away. In the past, the more we talked about our family's crises, the more we were reminded of the pain. So we stopped talking and the house became silent. My mom worked full-time and was rarely home. My dad immersed himself in his machine shop and various projects. My brother was busy finding jobs and getting fired. He didn't even notice anything was wrong. Once I knew what was going on, I didn't know what to do with myself, because everything seemed to remind me of what I could lose. The only escape I had were my dreams, so I slept. I slept through my classes in the back of the room. No one noticed. I slept through lunch as I lay in the grass with my friends. No one noticed. I slept from when I got home from school or soccer until it was time to go back to school. No one noticed. I spent my freshman year in fear, not of making new friends or of a new school, but of losing my father. Instead, I fed my narcosis, sleeping half the time, and the rest I spent in a fog of depression. The only thing I remember learning that year was how to sleep with your eyes open in class, and how many ibuprofen to take before you doze off to avoid the migraine that follows. Over the years, I've learned I can never be mad at the man who raised me the best that he could. I can't be mad at someone who chased me down the street after I learned how to walk and took care of me after I stacked on the pavement. I can't be mad at someone who comforts me through tears and gives me a shoulder to cry on when times are bad, or someone who has never missed a single soccer game I've ever played in. He's even sat in the stands to see me sit on the bench. He checked for monsters under my bed and in the closet before tucking me in. He heard me say, "Daddy, Daddy," in the middle of the night and comforted me when I had nightmares. He bought me my first bike, painted pink with tassels and a bell, and even a basket. He took off the training wheels and taught me how to ride a two-wheeler. He makes jello and soup when I feel sick and always stays home to make sure I'm okay. He taught me that the best gift you can have is your family who loves you. He was the first person I took care of who couldn't get out of bed, the first person I saw who was close to death but conquered their sickness, and the first person to hold me in their arms the day I was born and say I love you. Although his sickness is gone and the house I was raised in is no longer silent, the lies and memories are still present. I'll never forget how I lost that precious year of high school and its lasting effect on me. 3 years after his sickness, my dad accidentally mentioned his illness while documenting my medical history for one of my doctors. But other than that instance, my family has never spoken of that time, and it's turned into a nightmare that somehow changed me rather than my family's past.